And alrighty, folky dokes, we are back live once again, and we're continuing along with our newest attempt at hitting 1,000 days here in the long dark Tales from the Far Territory edition. So, hey there, hi there, ho there, duders and dudettes, welcome back. And a fine welcome to you if you're new to the broadcasts. We are happy to have you along for the ride. And where that ride currently sees us is at the bottom of Ash Canyon. We are in the Anklets Den. We have acquired the technical backpack. We also have a lovely decorative rifle by the name of the Curator's Rifle. It's in very shabby quality right now, so we're probably not going to be using that. At least not till we get ourselves a firearm cleaning kit, which hopefully will happen during this run. Anywho, we've pretty much done all that needs doing here. There's another thing I want to check. I'm going to bring the coconut oil with us too. But, yeah, we started off here, which is very unusual for Slammy. I do like to start my runs in Desolation Point, but kind of tired of going through the whole process of making my way here to get to the backpack, and with the cougars being an issue, I figured let's give it a shot and try and do it right off the rip. That way, it's less problematic. And it was off to a rocky start, but we made it work, so that's cool. Now we just need to get the heck out of here, which presents a whole new list of problems. The way I would normally go, they've feng shuied the wildlife spawns. There may be a bear there, so I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, since we don't have a distress pistol, we might want to go this way and just loop around. Therein lies another problem. There's going to be wolves. That's fine. Easily handle those. There's likely going to be a moose along the way, and that could be an issue. Why do I feel like I just screwed up? Yeah, we went around the outline. We want to go this way. Fairly certain we do. Yeah, we had a rabbit snare. I can't remember if I grabbed it or not. Yeah, we did. Okay. Figure why leave it behind if we don't have to? And Roxanne is with us. How are we doing today, Roxanne? Yeah, streams are going to be a little weird today. I'm probably going to go for a couple of hours now, and then I got to do some cleaning around the apartment. Which is probably going to chew up like 2 to 3 hours of the day, but I don't want to get to it just yet, so dude, sneak in the stream first, get my motivation up, and knock that out, and probably come back for another round. Hunting panthers. That sounds dangerous. This fine Sunday has seen Slammy wake up at about 6 this morning. Getting even closer to my regular sleep schedule. And then I went and bought a fucking $20 mop. Realize how fucking expensive these things are. But I've had the same ratty old mop since I moved in, and I'm like, you know, the last time I did the floors, they wound up being sticky. I think we need to upgrade. Also didn't help that I got it at the grocery store. If I had gone to another store that was a little further down the street, I probably could have got it for like half the price. I imagine the mop will last as long as I last in this apartment, so not a wasted expenditure. Being that they're coming by to do an inspection, which really doesn't, like, they come in, they flick a couple switches, run the water, and oh yeah, we good. It's due time I do a thorough cleansing of the apartment. Break out all the heavy-duty soaps and whatnot. Sponges, mops. Scrub down the cabinets and all the fucking incidental shit that I usually just go, nah, we don't need to do that. Joys being a bachelor. Apparently household trash bins go for about 50. Jesus, yeah, fuck that shit. I got a trash bin when I first moved in. I used it for a little bit, and then I just realized, you know what? I really don't produce all that much trash. So I just, every time I go to the grocery store, I grab a paper bag for like my bread and like the delicate shit that I buy, and then I just use that for trash. And like I separate my recyclables, cardboard boxes, the plastic bottles for the Maxwell house. That usually takes like a month and a half, 2 months till I... Oh, no, you're fine. Till I need to bring that down to the trash room. I mean, if I produced more trash than like I normally do, then yeah, I'd probably stuck with the actual trash barrel. I'm expecting a moose to pop up. I don't want to see one because we're not going to carry the hide out of here. We ain't sticking around. And I just noticed my temperature gauge is completely depleted, so we should probably not sit here grabbing stupid shit. I really hope I don't find the moose up here. That would be very upsetting. This leads me to my next quandary. Should I go to the summit? I'm pretty much guarantee we'd get a distress pistol up there. Or come back when we are more adequately prepared in the clothing front. Because right now, temperature's going to be an issue. No body. Not the last time I was here, but previously there was a dead body by the rocks over there. Yeah, I wouldn't buy that stuff off of Amazon. Not only are you going to pay top dollar, but then you're going to factor in shipping and all that. And then if you live in a place like I do, where packages go missing from the fucking mailroom quite often, you take the risk of that. Yeah, my buddy David, a while ago, he kind and generous enough, him and his girlfriend, they wanted to get me a webcam for the streams. They ordered one, had it sent out. Went off about this on a stream previously. But, so they sent it through UPS, but it was through Sony that they purchased it. So, it was like a day or two after the whole transaction, Sony gets back to them, oh, that's out of stock. But UPS said that they sent it out. They dropped it off on a Tuesday. UPS didn't inform him that it was delivered till a Friday. They left it by the front fucking door, and it was gone. Never to be seen again. But Sony reimbursed him, so it wasn't a complete travesty. Oh yeah, yesterday I was outside when I first woke up. It was like 5:45, out there having a coffee and a smoke. Like, dude pulls up. You know, regular car, but he worked for Amazon. Because he had like the Amazon vest and all that shit on. And he's like, I gotta deliver a package. I'm like, you okay? Have fun with that. And he's like, it's gotta go into the mailroom. And I'm like, alright, well, how are you getting in? Oh, can you open the door for me? I'm like, yeah, I guess. Fucking I go over, he comes back, and fucking comes back out, he got the package in his hand, I like give him a weird look, and he's like, oh, I couldn't get to the Amazon boxes. I was like, well, how the fuck is that fucking work? Because the door was open to go in there. So that's what I was like, does this guy really work for Amazon? So he starts like chatting me up, fucking, where's 115? And I'm like, I have no idea. I'm like, I probably want to pull out of here and go up the road a little bit. So he just starts wandering around the fucking parking lot. And I was like, you know what? It's too early for this shit. I'm going back inside. But I'm like, this is how fucking packages should go missing in this place. So like, who shows up at 6 in the morning to deliver fucking packages? I mean, I get it. It's kind of like DoorDash. Amazon has like a separate thing. Where like you can go up and like pick up a few packages and go deliver them in your own car. But like they don't prepare these people on like what to expect, like how to go about like, oh, you go into an apartment complex. You're probably gonna need access to get in there. Maybe you should show up during like the daytime hours when somebody might be there to open the door for you. Because if I wasn't out front having a fucking smoke, that dude would have been standing there probably for like a fucking hour waiting to get in. Oh no, it wasn't like a dude in like a big giant Amazon box truck or anything. Because like, I actually worked for a spell for the local Amazon out here. Went through the training and then shadowed a guy, and then when it was my day to fucking take off of the truck, I was like, this ain't for me. This is just too fucking chaotic. It's like, oh, legally, yeah, you're supposed to have 2 15s and a half an hour break, but you don't make these deliveries in this amount of time, fucking we'll give you an infraction. So it's like, well, then how do I take breaks? So like with the guy that I was like shadowing and stuff. Oh, come on, man, really? That's not good. We ain't taking him on. Especially with condition bar going down. The further we wait to get warm. We are gonna go back to this cave and light a fire. But yeah, like they have like certain like procedures and stuff. Like you can't leave the packages by the door. Like they have to be out of sight. You gotta take a picture of it to show like where it is and prove that you dropped it off. But like again, going back to like the brakes, like then there was like they like hammered this fucking point home. They're just like, you can't pee in bottles in the van. And I was like, and who the fuck would? And then I realized, like, when I was shadowing the guys, like, yeah, no, I can understand why some of these guys fucking piss in jugs. They don't give you any fucking time. But, like, you'll get alerts on your phone, like, you need to take a break. And it's like, yeah, but if I do, I'm going to get yelled at by you. So, like, how's that work? So, yeah, like I said, when it came time for me to, like, go out on my own, I was just like, this is just too chaotic, and it is not worth it. Fucking, I already had a job, but I was trying to, like, upgrade to something a little bit better. And I liked the idea of the pay that they were offering. But it just was not for me. Speaking of not for me, I don't want to fuck with these wolves. There's a cave over here. Might be good for an item or two. music stopped. I thought the wolves were around me. But yeah, I was also at the shelter at the time too, so like the way that it was gonna be, and the way it was for like my first like 2 weeks of training, get up at 5:30 in the morning, immediately just get in the shower, get out in the road, walk up to the train station, catch the first fucking train into Boston, catch another train over to a town called Dedham, get off of that, walk for like 40 minutes, fucking get there like with like 2 minutes to spare, hop in the truck, find out what's going on, go out on the road from like 7 in the morning till about 5 o'clock, sometimes a little earlier, sometimes a little later. But I wouldn't get back until like 8:30. And I'm just like, do I want to do this 5 days a week for the foreseeable future? Like, I know I'm going to go out of my fucking mind. When I could just stick with the work program I was in, roll out of bed and be at the job site. Fucking yeah, I'd make $6 an hour less, but it'd be a lot more enjoyable. So, needless to say, Amazon didn't work out. Oh, we didn't search you? Oh, yeah, I just grabbed the torch. Oh, we didn't miss anything. But anybody out there that works for Amazon is listening. Hey, all the props to you. Like, my hat's off to you. 'Cause that is not an easy fucking job. And they don't appreciate you. Worth a shit either. Especially the pull-up asses that work in like the actual warehouse. Like I don't even think they treat you like a fucking number. Like, let alone a fucking human being. I think South Park did it best with their little fucking parody. We don't really need you, but we'll take you. Yeah, that about the job is more important than the wage. You need to be able to feel comfortable. Yeah, pretty much. Well, the only reason that I wanted to like upgrade to like and considered Amazon was like the job that I was working. There was no advancement. There were no raises. It was a work program. So like it was just like you're lucky to have a job. Fucking be happy with what we give you. And it was just another in a very long line of jobs where like I put everything into it, and like they just demanded far more out of me than anybody else. It was like, oh, we'll have you like delegate like what's going on for the day and this and that. Well, that sounds like a managerial job. Yeah, well, everybody's the same and everybody gets paid the same. I'm like, but you want me to do more work and have more responsibilities. So how the fuck is that fair? Well, that's how it is. Yeah, all right. We'll see how long that lasts. Yeah, let's need water. Yeah, we could use some water. Let's make some water. But like I dealt with that like more jobs than I'd like to admit. And my buddy Mike that pops in, like he knows because me and him worked together at Panera quite a while. And that job, pretty much everybody that worked there had like their like one little area. Like some people would like, I'm the sandwich guy, I'm the salad guy, I'm the panini guy, I'm the barista, I'm the cashier. Slavy was everything. I was whatever management wanted me to be at any moment in time. And again, similar situation I just explained out. Yep, paid the same as everybody else. But that was a bit more egregious because the way that it's supposed to be set up per corporate is I think it was like if you were trained in 2 parameters, like it's whatever. But if you were in like 3 parameters or more, you're supposed to get like a quarter more an hour. And for each subsequent parameter that you were trained in, you were supposed to get like another quarter, or so on and so forth. And like I said, I was cashier, I was barista, I did dish, I occasionally did prep work, I worked sandwiches and salads, I did fucking paninis, and I'm like, and I make $12 an hour is the same as everybody else here. Like, how the fuck is this fair? And then, like, with Panera, it's kind of weird because like they have on-site bakers. They have like, they call them day bakers, and then they have the night bakers that are there like the overnight. They get like all the breads made and all that kind of shit. But they're a separate entity. Like management is separate. Fucking. I mean, they're paid from the same bank, but like their payroll department's different and all this kind of shit. So long story long, the girl that was pretty much like the district fucking like roving day baker, she like saw all the work I was doing and like she approached me and was like, you ever consider like doing bacon? And I'm like, I didn't even consider fucking working at a restaurant ever in my life. Fucking so I mean no, but why? And she's like, I think you'd be fucking phenomenal at it. Like your work ethic's fucking stellar. Like I want to put you in for it. I was like, by all fucking means. Like if you think I'd be good at it, let's do it. And then because I was the all-star of the cafe, Mr. I can do whatever, fucking yeah. The cafe side of shit didn't want to lose me, so they fucking kept stalling it out. So finally, fucking, I was like, you know what? It seems like I'm being punished for being a good worker, and I'm sick of this shit. So it was kind of in like, how do I describe it? Like just picture like a big parking lot, kind of like an outlet mall, I guess. But like it was like all over the place. Like there was a movie theater over like in one area. There was a grocery store like over in another area. There was like Bed Bath and Beyond and a couple of other stores like in that little quadrant. So on and so forth. And there was like a pizza restaurant that just opened up. And one of the other people that worked at fucking Panera, like, they actually went over and like spoke me up, like spoke highly of me, like you should give this dude a job. Like he would fucking work circles around people. So like, yeah, tell him to come in. So I fucking go over it. I was like, dude, I've never made pizzas in my life. Fucking, if you're willing to fucking train me, I'm willing to learn. They're like, well, we don't really need like a pizza maker, but we do need like a delivery driver. I'm like, well, I got a car, so I can make that work. So fucking, I went in, did one night, got like, I think I worked like 4 hours. I made 6 deliveries, 2 of which were in the fucking like the outlet mall, fucking. Because there's like a shipyard and shit, so like fucking like it was a well-to-do fucking town. So like people are like out in the docks, they ordered a pizza, they fucking come over. So I just walked it over. They gave me fucking $15. So I wound up getting like fucking $38 in tips for fucking 6 deliveries. So I go into Panera the next morning and fucking management was like kind of like within earshot, so they could hear me talking with like the other workers. And somebody was like, so, how do you like the other job? I was like, oh, dude, it was mint. I got fucking like $36 just for fucking showing up. Like, fucking, I'm probably gonna go do that for now. Like, I might be giving my 2 weeks. Fucking, wasn't even 20 minutes later. They came over. Oh, so we talked to the bacon manager. We're gonna get you going on the training for that. Fucking, and I was like, oh, funny how like all of a sudden, like, oh, like I thought I was the all-star and you needed me. Like, oh, no, now you're ready to advance me? Fucking sweet. But like, it would have been like 3 or 4 more months if I hadn't done what I did. But like just going through that so many times with so many jobs, like fucking, like a catch-22. It's like great now I like know to look for this kind of shit, but at the same time it kind of saps you and makes you go, you know, well, why even bother putting in the effort? I'm just gonna get used and abused. Fucking serves to benefit somebody else, and it never seems to benefit me. Then, yeah, why the fuck am I doing this? But that is what I don't miss about the corporate world. Back to the game. We do need to get the heck on out of this area. I don't think leaving right now is a good idea. So let's fast forward time a little bit. Looking at the food, that's going to be an issue if we fucking linger. But I am in no position to fight that bear. So keep eating cattail stalks. Yeah, you're gonna find a lot of disappointments when it comes to employment. Like I've always like broken it down into 3 sections: pay, the job itself, and the people I work with. And as long as 2 of those 3 seem worthwhile, then fucking it's a good enough job as far as I'm concerned. So like Panera, like I loved the people I worked with. Like it was probably the most fun I've ever had at a job. Made a lot of good friends. The work sucked. Don't get me wrong. So I didn't like that aspect of it, because like the moment that you got in to the moment that you left, you were going. Fucking, there really was no like downtime. But the pay was pretty good for the time. It was a couple dollars more than minimum wage. So the money was good. The coworkers were a fucking blast. The job kind of sucked. But the 2 being good outweighed the 1 being bad. At least for the most part. But then things changed. We don't need that anymore. So like that's how I've always rated jobs. Like as long as like I'm having if I'm having fun and I like the people I work with, I can overlook a lot of shit. Whereas like if I wasn't having fun and the work sucked, you couldn't pay me enough to want to stay. Like you could pay me double minimum wage and I still would just, no, fuck that, I'm out. I'm good. Which, case in point, back to Amazon. The money was fucking great. The work was grueling, and I wasn't really going to be working around anybody, so I didn't have like the banter between coworkers to fucking kind of lighten the load a little bit. So I know even if I stuck with it, like I wasn't going to be sticking with it. Like I probably would have just like banked a couple of paychecks and just been like, all right, I'm out. Take the money and run. But I've also learned, like, I will never work another corporate job in my life. It's just thankless. Yeah, no, exactly. Like again, going back to Panera, like it was the coworkers that made it, and like I'm pretty sure like at least 80% of the people that I worked with would have said the same exact shit. Like if I wasn't working with you guys, I probably would have fucking bolted for the door. So we just, I mean, we worked hard, but like we cracked wise, like fucking, we'd start singing, fucking screw with the customers. Like in jest, not like as like dickheads or anything. Barring a few exceptions. There were quite a few customers that, yeah, they learned, I don't care where the fuck you live or how much money's in your bank account, you can go fuck yourself. But yeah, there was me, this kid Steve. We worked together from the start. Fucking, he was a fucking funny bastard. Which ironically had a lot on his fucking plate in his home life. Like, his mother was disabled, and he'd, like, work his 8 hours at the fucking cafe and then have to go home and, like, do another 8 hours, like, taking care of her. But, like, I think it was, like, a couple months in, like, started to get to know each other. And I was like, I play guitar. He's like, I play guitar, too. And he's like, fucking... So, like, I'd have mine in my trunk. I'd go out on break, and I'd just, like, sit there, smoke cigarettes, drink coffee, and, like, just strum my guitar. So, fucking, he started bringing his guitar in. And that led to us bringing our amps in. Fucking... So we get out at, like, 3 o'clock, set up the amps outside the back door, and just fucking starts, like, fucking cranking out fucking music to the fucking outlet mall. Probably looked weird as hell, but... It was great times. But then our general manager wound up getting fucking shit canned for something stupid, and then the district manager brought in a buddy of his, and he just hell-bent on fucking weeding everybody, all the originals out, and just filling the place up with a bunch of yes men. It was like every month, every like 1 to 2 months, fucking somebody else is gonna be getting fired. Or getting just pushed out, like, oh, we don't have any more hours for you. You just hired 3 new fucking people and they're working full time. Well, yeah, they're different. Yeah, they know you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Well, they don't know you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So that was the thing of it. Like, all of us that originally started there, we were trained, like, by hand, by corporate, to do everything like the corporate way, to the letter. And then here comes this guy who just, oh, I got a business degree, I know how to do this. And it's like, okay, why does it seem like you don't? You know, like, me and him started butting heads pretty much like every fucking day. Because, like, at that point, like, I was on the bacon side of things, and, like, the one instance that fucking just sticks out to me, out of, like, all of them, was I come in and they're like, oh, we had a huge catering order, we had to sell all the bagels, we need you to make some. And it's like, well, that's not really my area, that's the night baker. Fucking, I'm just here to, like, fill the pastry case, get you guys baguettes and fucking croutons, and then set up the night bake. Well, we need you to make fucking bagels. And, like, I had trained to be a night baker, so, like, I knew how to do this stuff, but I'm just like, it's not my responsibility. Like, in the description, like, that is, I'm not supposed to be doing that stuff. Well, you know how to do it, and we need you to do it, so you're doing it. Well, okay, then. So on top of, like, everything that I normally would do, I had to fucking feng shui 2 more hours of work on top of, like, everything else. And I grumbled about it, but I got it done. So, after struggling and making it fucking happen, I roll out the bagels, and I'm like, alright, these gotta sit here for fucking 20 minutes to cool off, and then you can put them in the fucking trays, or baskets, I guess you would call them. Like little fucking cast iron. What the fuck is that? Tell me that's not Timberwolves. So I leave them there, I go off, I make, yeah, those are Timberwolves, fuck me. Oh, god damn it, why don't, oh, it's a fucking huge bar, too. We got flares. Flare, 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 flare. No way I'm taking these fuckers on. Oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah. Cower and fit in my fucking flame hands. So anyway, I go off, I make croutons and fucking baguettes for the line. And as I'm like bringing them down and putting them up, I look down and I see him grabbing all the fucking bagels with his bare fucking hands, throwing them up in the case. And I fucking lost it. I'm like, what's the matter? And I'm like, you just touched finished product with your bare hands. Those are all trash now. Do you understand? Like, fucking, no, we can sell. I'm like, dude, do you realize where this store's located? We're in Richie Richville, where these people, like, live for fucking any reason to fuck somebody's day up. You think none of these people are gonna go get on their cell phones and call the Board of Health just to cause fucking chaos for us right now? I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. I'm like, not only that, you just wasted 2 hours of my fucking life for fucking a procedure that I'm not supposed to even be doing, and I was kind enough to do it for you. I'm like, you have no fucking appreciation. Like, you're a piece of shit. Get out of my fucking sight. Keep in mind, I'm the baker, he's the manager of the fucking store. And I'm saying all this to him in front of, like, all of his staff. Oh, you piece of shit. So, needless to say, I didn't last much longer there. Yeah, like, I went off about this previously, about, like, I went in one day and, like, I just got tired of fucking the night crew. Because, like, the way that it was is, like, alright, I go in, I do my work, and then I have to clean the place so it's as if I was never there. The saying was, like, how you find it is how you leave it. So, perfectly fine for me to do that for the night crew, but then I'd come in the morning and it's like the ovens are still on. There's fucking flour all over the fucking table. Chocolate syrup. Fucking, oh hey, we didn't have time to frost these cookies, so you get to do that now. Yeah, like I put up with that for like 2 to 3 weeks. And finally, like, I just came in, I saw the ovens were on, I saw, like, the whole baking station was a mess, and I was like, you know what? I turned to one of the assistant managers, I'm like, here's what's gonna happen today. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna fill your pastry case, I'm gonna make the line what they need. They're gonna get their croutons, they're gonna get their baguettes, I'm gonna set up the fucking pan up, and then I'm going the fuck home. Because if these people don't seem to need to do their full fucking job, well, I'm not putting in my full 8 hours. Like, I'll do what needs doing, and I'm going the fuck home. And so I did. And then I came in to work the next day, and they're like, yeah, you're suspended. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Oof. And they're like, you walked out yesterday. I'm like, the fuck I did? I'm like, I didn't walk out. I'm like, I can't, I turned to the fucking assistant. I'm like, I told him, I'm like, this is what I'm doing, and then I'm going home. He didn't say I couldn't. So fucking dude, oh, he never said that to me. And I'm like, bullshit, I didn't. I went on a 20-minute fucking rant about it as to why this was the way it was gonna be, and fucking this is how it is. I'm like, because if I keep coming in and doing what I'm supposed to fucking do, nothing's gonna change, and I'm just gonna keep fucking taking it in the ass. I'm good. Yeah, well, we're considering that you walked out, so you're suspended for a week. I was like, you know what? Cool. It's a vacation. I got money saved. I don't give a fuck. I'll see you in a week. So then I come back to fucking go back to work, and fucking the manager that I was speaking of previously, before I even get in the door, he's coming out and fuck to stop me. He's like, so goes into this whole spiel. I can't remember exactly what the fuck he said. But he kept saying to me fucking, well, you know, you're just not happy. And I'm like, okay, do you understand why I'm not happy? Because, like, everything that I just talked about, like, when I walked in, I'm like, I'm dealing with that. I went on fucking vacation. I didn't get my pay for that for 3 fucking weeks. So I was upset about that. Fucking... When I first started as a fucking baker, I didn't get paid for 6 weeks. Because, my boss at the time, this dude Andy, fucking, I'm like, he just couldn't seem to get my check to the cafe. So I'm like, take all that into account, and yeah, how happy would you be? Well, you're just not happy. So finally, I'm just like, so what is it, Tim? Like, are you firing me, or am I going back to fucking work? He's like, well, you're just not happy. I'm like, and if you say I'm not happy one more fucking time, you're gonna see how unhappy I am. I'm like, so again, what is it? Am I fired, or am I going back to work? He's like, he was about to say it again, he just saw a look on my face. Like, yeah, we're gonna let you go. And I was like, that's fine. I'm like, but if you stand in the way of me getting unemployment, I will be back. And he's like, no, 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 no. I'll approve the unemployment. Don't worry about it. I was like, fucking, you better. Like, that was all a result of he didn't want anybody there that was gonna point out, like, his ineptitude. And I just didn't have it in me to not fucking point it out. So we had another guy, this regular customer, that came in. He was a lawyer. Lawyer Tom. He'd be there from fucking, like, the moment we opened up till, like, 7 o'clock at night. Like, he'd set up, like, his table, like, an office. He had, like, a fax machine, fucking printers, laptop, all this sorts of shit. So he's, like, out fucking doing a fucking lawyer call, and he sees me having a smoke, and he, like, came up, he, like, gave me, like, a come to Jesus talk. He's like, dude, you just need to calm down, keep your mouth shut, keep your head down. This guy's gonna get fucking fired soon enough. Like, just ride it out. I'm like, Tom, if I had it in me to do that, I'd be doing it. I see wrong, and I gotta fucking snuff it out. But, like, I'll always remember that conversation. Like, yeah, he was right. I should have just fucking kept my mouth shut. Because, lo and behold, I got laid off, and I got my unemployment. And I stayed home and played Fallout New Vegas for a couple of months. That was fun. Wouldn't you know it, 3 months later, Tim got fucking shit canned. If I could have just wrote it out, I probably would have been fine. We need to get food, but we got Timberwolves. That's a problem. I do still have cattail stocks. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fill up on cattail stocks. We're gonna go to sleep for a minute. Yeah, that's my plan. They'll probably still be out there, but I should be able to beeline it for the exchange. So I guess we're not going up to the summit. Which kind of sucks, because there's probably... Well, actually, no, we are definitely not going to the summit, because there isn't even a hacksaw here. And we would need that to get into the cases. There's probably one up on the airplane. But usually you'd find one on the bench here. Here's a plus side, though. We did get a firearm cleaning kit. But, and the irony of Panera was, I didn't even fucking, like, I didn't approach the job. I didn't want the job. Fucking... Talked about this on stream before. Actually, kind of recently, too. But, so I was working at a bakery that my buddy worked at. A couple towns, like, over. But it was, like, I'd work 4 hours here, a couple hours there, like, when they needed me. So it wasn't, like, a job. You know, anything I could, like, rely on. But it was enough to get by, so, like, it was what it was. But anywho, I got a phone call from my fucking old man. Oh great, we got a blizzard. That'll take care of the fucking Timberwolves. Maybe. No? Oh yeah, no, they still attack during blizzards. So I got a phone call from the old man. Hey, we're having dinner. We want you to come over. I was like, oh, that's nice. I appreciate it. He's like, oh yeah, and by the way, what's the last four of your social? Why? Because, yeah. Abby filled out a job application for you, but we need that to finish it. I was like, okay. Dude, are you shitting me? Why, Timberwolves? Why? So, it came... I went over, I had dinner, and I was like, here's the deal. I'll undertake this job, but, like, my whole thing was, like, I wanted to do, like, delivery jobs. Because I like driving. Kind of reason I decided, like, to do the Amazon thing, until I realized how much of a fistfuck it was gonna be. So I was like, here's the deal. My father and Abby both worked together. He was like an engineer. She worked on a lab for like a blood pump company. They like made blood pumps for hospitals and shit. So I was like, she works in the med lab. She's got connections. If she can get me in doing med deliveries, fucking yeah, I'll go work here. And they're like, all right, if you can do a year there and prove that you can keep the job, fucking, we'll make that happen. Yeah, I worked at Panera for 2 years. Do you think I ever got that med transport job? Nope. Yo, these Timberwolves are a pain in my nuts. They ain't leaving. I got no food. This ain't good. Oh yeah, we have firewood here. Do we have tackle? We have one thing of tackle. Yo, we need to get the hell out of here. Mm-hmm. And the other thing, like... Oh, there's the hacksaw. Let's bring that inside. The other is why I can't, like, stand my, his wife. Second wife. I guess we'll call her my stepmom. My sister would always get pissed when I refer to her as that. Like, she ain't my fucking stepmom. But it was like a year or two later. Yep, nope, they're back. I was hoping the bar was just glitched. So, it's my grandmother's birthday. We went down to visit her. She lived down in the Cape. So we went out for fucking dinner. And my father, fucking... He was coming up on retirement, but, like, he's the type, like, yeah, I'll retire, but I'm not retiring. Fucking... So, like, he got, like, really into carpentry. He used to, like... do like a lot of mechanical, like automotive kind of stuff. Like he did it out of the garage, like as like a second job, kind of like hobby type thing. So he converted the garage into like a whole bunch of like woodworking machines and stuff to do like carpentry projects. And freaking, I like floated the idea. I was like, oh, like if you want somebody like to like do designs and shit, because like I've always been like artistically inclined. I was like, oh, I could do that. And fucking Abby chimes in. She's like, yo, your father does not need your help. Fucking basically like shitting on the idea. And I was just like, all right, well, I was just, you know, throwing it out there. It wasn't like I had my heart set on it, but I don't need to be a douchebag. Said that to myself. So like I threw that one on the back burner, and wouldn't you know, like 2 or 3 years later, fucking the old man comes up to me like, so hey, I had this idea, like fucking, you want to do like designs and stuff on like the work that I was like, oh, the very exact same idea that I had floated 3 years ago. Yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you, but no thank you. He's like, you don't have to be so upset. I'm like, no, I'm not upset with you like floating the idea. It's the fact that you try to play it off like it's your idea. When I no, no, that's not. He's like, whoa, you seem a little upset about it. I'm like, fucking A right I am. You're absolute douchebag of a fucking wife. Made me feel like an absolute shit for bringing it up, and now you're trying to fucking pawn it off on me. kick bricks. Alright, I think we need to kill these Timberwolves. Come on, Chuckle Nuggets. Yeah, come on up to the door, see how I treat you. I want to make this as easy as possible for myself. I mean, I can take a bite or two, but I'd rather avoid it. Yeah, come on up. Come get you some. I also don't want you to be wearing my arrows. I'd like to be able to take them down. Yo, I don't have time for this. Ain't nobody got time for that. I also don't like going after the Timberwolves with the bow. But we have 6 revolver rounds, so I don't want to waste those. Come with it. Have I mentioned that I hate Timberwolves? I feel like I should mention that I hate Timberwolves. Because they're not like the regular wolves, where like they'll run for a second and then fucking run straight at you. Like they corral you and then fucking occasionally one will jump at you. Screw it, we'll use this. Timberwolves. Where'd you go? There you are. That'll learn you. Didn't really do much to the bar, but... Go. Tonight we dine on wolf. Oh, what's the matter? Y'all don't feel so confident about your abilities, no boy? Alright, you're coming back. Oh, dude, that was such an easy shot, and I failed. I just don't want to waste the shots. Alright, we need to warm up anyway. We'll do an hour sleep. We get cattail stocks down on the ice as soon as I clear these pricks out. Oh, now the meter goes away. You son of a bitch. That doesn't mean they're gone. But we get a reprieve, so how about I go over to the fishing hut? Alright, no, they're in the timid state. I don't think we have to deal with them no more. Ah, that's the bear. Shit. I think it's the bear. Oh, come off it now! Alright, at least it's a half a bar. Or is it gonna grow? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Getting hot, getting hot. Getting hot. Getting hot. Yeah. Let's, hopefully catch a fish. Did my father know about, like, what I had said? Yeah, no, he was sitting right there when I brought it up. Oh! Come on. That we didn't need. Oh, but we can work with that. Let's make a fire first. I'm pretty sure I have a hook. Yeah, no, he just sat there like a cock while she read me the riot act for having the audacity to make such a suggestion. And that was the other reason, like, that I got so fucking butthurt when he proposed it back to me a couple of years later. He was like, so me and Abby were talking, and we had the idea that maybe you could do this. And it's like, oh, the very same idea that she shat all over that I proposed. Yeah, no, that's not happening. I'm good. Thank you, though. Like, if he hadn't mentioned, like, oh, me and her were talking about it, and he was just like, so I was thinking, like, I might have felt a little bit differently about it. But when he was, like, playing it off, like, oh, me and her came up with this great idea, it's like, the hell you did. Alright, don't... Oh, come on. Don't break, I need a fish. I got a fish. How much fire we got left? Hour and a half. Let's put some more firewood on there. That's probably going to be a tiny ass fish. That's a big one. That's going to fill us up proper. Let's get that on the fire right the fuck now. Yep, now we can fish for another hour. The line's probably going to snap. Nope, so far so good. We are not going to lose the well-fed bonus just yet. Okay. I do need to make more water, too. How long are you going to take? 34 minutes. Yep, no more fish. Water. And now we're going to sleep while we do this. Let's do another batch. That should tide us over to get out of here at least. I didn't even expect us to catch one fish. Our fish catching skill is pretty much non-existent. Which is why I try to hold off from fishing until I've read like 1 or 2 manuals to get the skill up. No, that's not the bear. That's too small to be the bear. That's probably another timber wolf. I didn't expect anything in that. And I'm trying to open them, I'm trying to see if there's any items on top of that. Oh, look, we got pork and beans. And a sewing kit. Very nice. That'll help keep us going. Yeah, I wound up dying. Not in the last stream. That was when we first started. The stream before that, I went down to a region called Bleak Inlet, and Timberwolves mixed with an Aurora brought that run to an end, unfortunately. It was avoidable, but I was stupid, impatient, and I wanted to get to a location during the Aurora, because you need the power from the Aurora in order to get inside. And instead of just waiting it out and chill until the next Aurora happened, I decided to be brazen about it, and it bit me in the ass. Oh, about 30 hours of life and a week and a half's worth of streams. Went to absolute shit. All in the span of like 2 minutes. That was the other reason why I decided to start the run in Ash Canyon, so I could just start with the technical backpack. Usually I get set up with a whole bunch of other stuff and then head up this way when I'm better prepared, but I figured if I could tough it through and make it work out, it'd be risky and frustrating, but well worth it, and we actually made it work out, so. And we got one of the named rifles on top of that, so it was actually very good that we did it the way we did it. Fuck off, Timberwolves! Run away! Oh, tell me that fire is not going out. I think it is. That's the whole reason I grabbed those berries. I want to make a tea. Oh no, we're good. For the moment. Yeah, it's something you have to be at peace with. Like, this game's gonna provide that experience many, many times over. So, if you're not prepared to die, you're not gonna have a good time with this game. But that's how we learn. Yeah, come on over. I got something for you. Actually, you know what? There's only 2 of you, so we'll go with the arrow. So now here's the thing, like, if you go inside, they will not attack you, but they won't sit still for you to shoot them. So it makes it a little bit difficult. Come on, go for a nibble. Come on. Yoink. There's only 2 of you. Okay, why are they running all the way over there? Oh, now you're coming back. I don't want to have to chase them down for the arrows, so if I can get a headshot, that'll be fine. Because they're like any regular wolf. You shoot them in the face. They'll drop. Come on. There you go. He's gone. Now they definitely won't be a problem. Y'all wanted to be pricks about it. Yeah, getting mauled is no fun. It's very disappointing when that happens. Which I'm surprised didn't just occur right now. Dude! Why? Oh, and I'm shivering too. Yeah, god damn it. That's sad. Alright, we got wolf meat to cook. Nah, this is ridiculous, man. Like, every time like, I think we're done with them. No, oh, we're back. I don't know if they spruced up the mechanics with the Timberwolves, because usually, like, once you deplete the bar, like, they'll leave you alone. Like, they'll stay around, but they won't fucking aggro. So I'm kind of surprised by this. I mean, I know the two I shot with the hunting rifle, they've got to be dead. This sucker is definitely dead. Oh, yeah, I can already see, yeah. He's still alive. But I'm pretty sure that's a wolf carcass over there. No, not add fuel. Add wolf meat. Oh. Nitwit Nib is playing his racing game horribly. Dude, how do they multiply to more? Yeah, I got something for that else. Ah, dude. Not what I wanted to do. Stop trailing away from it. Fucking hell, game. Rifle jammed, reload to oh, god damn. I forgot about that. Yeah, so if the quality goes down, you don't lose the bullet. It just won't shoot, and you don't want that to happen while you deal with these pricks. Yeah, come on over, say hello. Dude, the fog ain't helping. I just want to get out of here. Yep, that's to be expected. What are we at? Oh, we are a little overweight. Well, actually, we're carrying a second hatchet. That's going to get left behind. But that's only 3.3 pounds. I'm just thinking if I do make a run for it, we're going to have to climb the rope and get to the next region. Come on, you silly bastards. Where are you? Hello. Damn it. Oh, I hate fucking Timberwolves. Can I please just shoot you? Dude. As I pull the trigger, like, he ran out of stamina to hold up the gun. Holy bejesus. Yeah, no. They don't like me. It's a hate-hate relationship. Why does this rifle have to trail to the right as I'm trying to aim at it every time? Come on. Get back into visual. There you go. Take that, would you? Sadly. Didn't even do a quarter of the bar. Nope. Dude, I just hate how so damn unpredictable they are. Oh, this is fun. Oh, come on! Asshole. See ya. That's what you get. Wonderful, we're down to 3 fucking rifle shells. The meat's really not what I need. What I need is to get the hell out of Timberwolf Mountain. Really what I need. Level up our harvesting skills so I'm making progress. Oh yeah, we have that rabbit snare. I could get some bun meat too while we're here. I don't know if y'all can hear that in the mic. I hear his fucking video game clear as a bell. Since the update, I haven't seen buns over here, but Lowtree was saying that if you put those down, they'll still get caught in the snares. So let's test this theory, shall we? But yeah, lingering here much longer is not going to do well for our ammo supply. We have 3 hunting rifle shells, and we have 1 full revolver. We do have a bunch of arrows, but as we saw, not the easiest thing to use against the Timberwolves. So I prefer to just not deal with them any longer. But we get that. 2 hides. I kind of want to go out. Those deer hides done? Oh yeah, we can make the deerskin boots while we're in here. Only problem is with the food. Wolf meat, much like the bear meat, I don't like eating more than 1 piece at a time. Because you get the risk of intestinal parasites. Yeah, there's a dead wolf over there. And the risk is already worrisome enough, but the actual intestinal parasites. It's a very long and grueling process to get rid of. You have to take antibiotics once a day for 10 days. You lose a little bit of your condition bar with each passing day. But once you get through it, everything goes back to normal. But the further along it gets, the harder it makes the game. And since we don't have any more tackle, we're not going to have the ability to make any. Oh wait, I tell a lie. I could break down this storm lantern, because I don't use the storm lantern out here. I could break that down for scrap metal and turn those into hooks. We have cured guts, so I could make line. We could do some more fishing. Actually, that's not what I did. I didn't get any. Yeah, I didn't get a risk of infection. Wonderful. Thank God for small miracles. How are we doing? We have one bandage. We should probably make some more of those. What did I come out here to drop? The animal fat. And in fact, I'm gonna leave the coconut oil and the skillet here. We'll find more in Pleasant Valley. Well, actually, no, the skillet I should probably keep with us for water. We do need to cook this wolf, right? Or I could just leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. But I kinda wanna go over to that wolf, get his skin. And the guts if I can. Because we get 4 of these. I think it's like 4 or 6 guts. We can make the wolf skin coat. I'm not going to hang around and wait to be able to do that, but if we come back this way to go to the summit, and we don't have a good coat by that point, it would be worthwhile to make that. 3 hours of sleep. There we go. Yeah, 1, 2. I was hoping there'd be a 4th wolf. There very well might be. There should be. From all the ones that we shot and dispatched with. Hello, sir. There you go. Oh, what? The fuck was that? Oh, what happened to the game? Alright, no worries. Quit. That's a new one. It glitched as if like I disappeared from the world. Like I was like up in the clouds. But then when I backed out of it, I couldn't do anything. Thankfully we just slept. It saved when we woke up. That was so fucking weird. And on the plus side, I didn't crash the game, so... Let's try this again. This game is. see any more crows flying around because that would signify another wolf. Yeah, so when I was glitching into this little animation, that's when it went all wonky on us. Quickly, I'm losing damage gauge. Heck you. You got no feathers for me? Son of a bitch. I could have sworn that there ought to be one more wolf carcass floating around somewhere. I don't feel like waiting around to produce another one, so guess we'll just have to deal with it. Let's see if there's any items in the boat. Nothing in that one. Oh, hey, we might have something. Yeah. Well, we wanted scrap metal for hooks, right? Hey, look, we found fishing tackle. Alright, so that was worth it. Oh, we got more animal fat from harvesting him too, right? No, I guess not. Oh yeah, we didn't take meat, we just took his skin and the guts. Yeah. Alrighty. Alright, temperature is in need of going back up. We're probably gonna get food poisoning drinking this. The other day I fell through a cave floor and somehow teleported outside on the grass. Yeah, it's nice, but it works out in your favor. See, only once did this game like pull something crazy like that on me. I was coming back from Crumbling Highway to go into Coastal Highway, and as soon as I transitioned in, like you're on like a road, I fell through the road and was just plummeting down, and I'm like, oh fuck no. Pause the game, quit out, load it back in. And then when I went to go transfer back over again, like it worked out fine. I was like, yeah, well, let's not have that happen again, because that would be a long fall, and that would end your run. Do we have book? We don't have book, right? No, we have those books, but we haven't read them. I would like to read them, but we're not going to be able to do that just yet. That's how it seems like with all the games that like I play. Every time like a game gets updated, like something screwy always happens. And it's like, oh yeah, no, patch coming. Hold tight. We'll get that fixed. Especially this game, The Division 2, every time they updated it, it was like, yeah, we just crashed the game, it'll be back live in 4 days or so. And like when they like completely destroyed the entire game. They had to like rebuild it from scratch. It took them like, I want to say it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And like that was the kicker for me. I'm like, I'm done with this game. Like every time they fucking do something to it, like they wind up breaking it. It's not fun. Because like you'll get all geared up, like, oh, I can't wait till this new update, all the new stuff that's coming. And it's like after the third time, it's like, yeah, nah, I wish they wouldn't update this game again. It's just gonna ruin it. I'm not gonna be able to play it. So on and so forth. We should be alright. Water. I don't want to eat that. At least this game's not as egregious. Like, some stuff like might bug out where it didn't prior to the update, but it's nothing that's game breaking. And once you've played it long enough, like, you used to glitches. My biggest frustration is just the game crashes. I wish they would put some hands on work into getting that shit situated. You can go for 10 hours. Alrighty, it is early in the morning. We're losing temperature? What are you talking about? Oh, because I kept getting nipped by the fucking Timberwolves. I didn't lose any clover. Let's throw those on for the time being. I'd rather lose the shoes than the boots. Yeah, we're gonna break you down. Oh yeah, I should definitely throw that on. I'll drop that in case we need a backup when we come back. I don't even think it's worthwhile repairing these, but I'll do it. Yo. We need to get out of here. I don't want to start another fire just to get warm. It might be a good idea. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, let's do it. That's the other reason I want to get to Pleasant Valley. We'll be able to get better clothes. Or at least a couple of new items. So whilst you do nothing, actually... Maybe some more water, but we're just going to leave this behind. That way, when we return, we'll have some if we need it. Yeah, we need to get rid of that backup hatchet. Privar, we should take, we don't need 2 cans. Yep. That arrow's already about to break. We'll leave one of the whetstones. Probably leave one of the sewing kits. these here. These we're gonna keep because we need to make a trim house. I'll keep that on me. Yeah, this I'd rather not carry with me, but I want to get it to, trying to think which way we're gonna go. If we go to Mystery Lake, I'll probably leave it there. Otherwise, I want to get that to the garage in Coastal Highway. Alright. Before more Timberwolves show up, I think we should get the fuck out of here. We're gonna do just that. Ah, they let the rabbits stay behind. Whatever. No big deal. If we come back and it's ruined, then we know that we'll catch rabbits over there. If we come back and it's perfectly fine, then we know that there's no rabbits to be had. Dude! At least you're a regular wolf. I ever come to Jesus moment? There you go. There's a fourth wolf I can hide. Alright, change plans. So I saw this in the corner of my eye. We're gonna grab this, we're gonna grab his head, go back, warm up, and then get the hell out of here. Then, when we do return, so long as we do, we'll be able to make a wolf skin coat. Where'd you go? There you are. I was kind of hoping the moose was going to be over here, but I think he's got a different location now. Crow feathers? Nope. Which way am I going? This way, right? Yeah. No, I did not say I wish it was a Timberwolf. I said I'm glad it's not a Timberwolf. We just dealt with those for quite some time. Hello, Lode Tree. Welcome to the ship. And to prove my point, there's one of them and there's two more of them. And here's their skins. Yo, the fire's still going? Get that on there, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. That was glorious. Alright, and we get a present to go with you. Oh, yes. Finally, some good luck. Did I not drop water? I thought I was gonna drop water. I did not drop water, son of a bitch. It's fine, we got time now. We're gonna make another batch. Yeah, I don't want no more Timberwolves. No more Timberwolves. Yeah, let's sleep for now while that does its thing. I would rather take on the fucking cougar than deal with the Timberwolves. It's the cougars straight up. He don't fucking try to corral you and then fucking sneak in and attack. Oh, it's starting to snow again. I think we should probably do like we were trying to do. Get the fuck out of here. Speaking of Cougar, I'm not hanging around waiting for him to spawn in. So. We'll deal with him when we return, as long as we survive to do that. Oh, now you give me feathers. You chuckle nugget. Should probably grab a lot of birch bark too. Whatever we can find. Ooh, I'm lucky I didn't just spray some from there. Vegas, I found one piece. That was so helpful. Tick, 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 tick. Sir, are you trying to put a square peg through a round hole, or are you whacking off Pinocchio? What are you doing up there? Finding new ways to annoy me. Evidently he got tired of his racing game and he's moved on. Alright, now, here's the moment of truth. After everything, is the game gonna crash when I go to Pleasant Valley? I mean, thankfully, at least we slept while we were making the water, so all we have to do, if it does crash, is load back in and just make our way to the exit again. Let's go! Don't encourage him. Okay. Oh, come on, it fucking crashed. Holy shit.